Redbull Ring, Austria, bukan sekadar sirkuit. Ini adalah medan perang, tempat para pembalap muda ditempa antara harapan dan kenyataan. Spielberg kembali menantang. Redbull Ring jadi seri ke-6 dari 7 dalam kalender RBRC 2025. Ini adalah momen krusial, batas antara kegagalan dan kesempatan besar. Sirkuit ini memang menipu, hanya 10 tikungan di atas kertas, tapi kenyataannya lurus panjang, tikungan teknikal sempit, dan elevasi ekstrim jadi teka-teki yang hanya bisa dipecahkan oleh pembalap cerdas. Dan di sanalah Veda unggul. Gaya balap agresif, naluri tajam, insting menyerang. Veda tahu kapan harus menunggu dan kapan harus menghantam. Ujar salah satu staf teknis Red Bull Rookies Cup. Ia sudah buktikan itu di Mugello dan di Spielberg tahun lalu. Slipstream mematikan, overtake dramatis di detik terakhir. Tak perlu aba-aba dari pedek, Veda bergerak dengan feeling yang mengalir alami. Dan kali ini, dia hadir dengan senjata baru, visualisasi mental. Latihan unik, tak biasa, tapi sangat efektif. Terlihat di pedek, Veda duduk diam, mata terpejam, tangan bergerak seolah tubuhnya sudah menyatu dengan motor. Ia membayangkan setiap sudut sirkuit, tiap titik pengereman, tiap shifting gear. Itulah metode elit para pembalap dunia. Balapan dimulai, bahkan sebelum motor menyentuh aspal. Ini bukan gaya-gayaan, ini senjata utama pembalap modern. Ucap pelatih mental salah satu tim MotoGP Junior. Veda tak hanya kuat di fisik, tapi juga di mental. Itulah yang membedakannya. Rumor sempat berhembus, Veda mungkin akan dapat wildcard di Moto EC atau kelas pendukung MotoGP. Tapi sejauh ini, tak ada konfirmasi resmi. Fokusnya jelas, Red Bull Rookies Cup. Di musim 2025, Veda konsisten bertarung di 5 besar. Dan jika podium kembali diraih di Spielberg, gerbang Moto3 bisa terbuka lebar. Veda Ega Pratama kini bukan hanya pembalap muda penuh bakat. Ia telah menjadi simbol kematangan secara teknis, taktis, dan mental. Setiap tikungan ia hafal, setiap tekanan ia lawan. Aksinya di Spielberg bukan sekadar balapan, tapi bukti bahwa pembalap Indonesia bisa tampil cerdas, berani, dan tangguh di panggung dunia.
Pockets nearly and up in towards second or third place now. Binary Arctic snatches the lead right back from Carter Thompson.
He's given it up, hasn't he?
You know what?
He doesn't want to.
The race direction and stewards aren't going to like this. They're not going to.
Leading 5, and we've decided for whatever reason with a 4.6-second gap.
It's childhood friends. They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it's race. He's finished 3 out of 4 races so far. A very quiet Le Mans, just taking away a few points, but at a great point of the circuit yesterday where car pushing's race came undone. Yaroslav, the number 17.
Everybody, you know, there's only 3 seconds covering the whole grid at the moment. So 51 it is running. Now on the brakes they are again and back into second. It's an incredible part of the circuit. Number 11 of David Gonzalez, the Spaniard. He's the 4th.
Marnie in 8th as well. Agustinelli, the Vietnamese rider there.
His best pace, but he's been a bit disappointing the last couple of races. Obviously trying to put that right. Veda Ega into the lead. Absolutely wonderful move.
The grip he possibly can from those tyres. Mounted the number 4 up to 4, but moment will all fan out. But then who will end up in P1? Brian Uriarte for now.
Brian Uriarte now. Benny Thompson, the Australian, who has the slightest advantage.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide at turn 1, Peter. He's tough
from the 51, Brian Uriarte there trying to squeeze through.
What an advert, Peter, this is for the Asia Talent Cup. I know they're
absolutely brilliant. So, Carter Thompson, 51, 50 has the... but it just changes with every corner. And we're just in for...
He was the one who played it the most sensible.
Can he afford to be in front at this stage? Behind him is the 31 Pugliese. The load of the is out of it. He's in second place in the points.
Looking for Slipsy. Veda Ega has it. back, it's going to be, oh, it's Pitama who's going to be leading the way into turn 1 then. So from second on the grid.
Number 11 of David Gonzalez, the Spaniard, he's the 4th.
It's going to be all about finding your position to go onto the backs, onto the front straight, out of the final corner, the run to the line. Knows.
And it still is Veda Ega who has the advantage. Reiner on the 34 in second place, behind the 54 of Veda Ega.
He is going to be anything but zen at the moment, fighting for.
And 8 laps to go. We're not halfway through. There is no point in doing anything silly at this point in the race. Just hang in there. We've got 7 laps to go and a couple of corners, and then it is the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. who leads the rookie step race across the line onto the last lap. Here we go. And he doesn't know why. I mean, he could have been in the wrong position. I wonder. I have no idea why. We don't know exactly.
The Venezuelan tumbling down our time screen, as well as Beñat Fernandez. Oh yes, 23rd, there we go, all the way down. So that's a very
like he's on a different planet.
Yes.
And then how is he scratching around here for Italian hero?
Right, this is the final corner time. What kind of run can you get onto the start and finish straight again run now? This is your group. Doesn't look like any of them are going to really drop off. Pudi started from the back of the grid, didn't get the first lap that he would have wanted. We'll have to see what happened, what we had in previous years. But look at this now, Peter. This is where they're, you know, this is not ideal.
The lower gearing that he doesn't need the slipstream.
He's just overtaken Agostinelli. What a ride this has been from the number 9. And this is it, Peter, then. We're going into the final sector then.
He's given it up, hasn't he?
You know what?
He doesn't want to.
The race direction and stewards aren't going to like this. They're not going to. That's a heck of a recovery he's on there. As we switch back towards the front, Ramadipa, the 32. Beñat Fernandez in 4th. Where is Ramadipa now? Is he being pushed right back across? He's in 9th position now. Very right, sort of just sneakily going about it, not getting into touch wood, too much trouble thus far. Now finds himself back in the premier position. He's certainly got qualification, but not today. Fastest lap of the race goes to Hakim Danish on the back of this group. Another gap. Get in there. Then on the brakes as they go into it. He was the one who made it the most sensible. He was the craftiest. Last year, he got better than that. He wants to be a junior GP champion, Redbull champion the same year. Like, we've got 2 riders down, unfortunately. John Pons and Christian Daniel down and out of this race. He's finished 3 out of 4 races so far. A very quiet Le Mans, just taking away a few points, but anyways, all fan out. Then who will end up in P1? Brian Ariarte for now. But really seeing it properly strung out, Peter. It's absolutely fascinating. Nearly gets wiped out there by, oh no, he nearly took out there Julio.
Bukan karena kemenangan di lintasan, melainkan karena sebuah momen penting yang bisa menjadi titik balik dalam perjalanan karirnya. Dalam sebuah rekaman video dari sirkuit tertutup, Veda terlihat menjajal motor prototipe milik KTM, pabrikan raksasa asal Austria, yang tengah mempersiapkan mesin untuk musim Moto3 2026. Unit yang dikendarai Veda adalah prototipe eksklusif yang sedang dalam tahap pengembangan dan akan dipakai untuk menyeleksi pembalap potensial masa depan. Dalam sesi tersebut, tampak pula pembalap muda Spanyol, Brian Uriarte, yang juga mendapat kepercayaan untuk mencoba motor yang sama. Ini adalah sinyal bahwa Veda kini tengah diperhatikan serius oleh salah satu pabrikan elit dunia. KTM, dengan reputasinya yang tangguh di Moto3, dikenal sangat berhati-hati dalam memilih calon pembalap. Mereka tidak sembarangan menawarkan peluang mengendarai motor prototipe, apalagi yang sedang disiapkan untuk musim kompetisi. Apalagi Indonesia bukanlah negara yang secara historis menjadi langganan penyumbang pembalap untuk MotoGP. Tapi Veda datang membawa semangat baru dari Asia Tenggara, dan dia bukan sekadar pendatang baru. Baik di Asia Talent Cup maupun di Red Bull Rookies Cup, Veda tampil konsisten dan cepat. Tahun ini, namanya semakin diperhitungkan setelah mencatat sejarah sebagai pembalap Indonesia pertama yang menjuarai 2 race dalam satu akhir pekan di Red Bull Rookies Cup. Kemenangan yang diraihnya tak hanya mencerminkan kecepatan, tapi juga kecerdasan membaca balapan, kemampuan yang langka di usia muda. Apalagi setelah melihat aksinya dalam uji coba KTM, tenang, fokus, dan mampu memberi masukan teknis yang detail kepada tim. Ia terlihat beberapa kali masuk ke pedok untuk berdiskusi langsung dengan para insinyur, lalu kembali ke lintasan dengan performa yang stabil. Kemampuannya menikung tajam dan keluar tikungan dengan efisien membuat banyak mata tertuju padanya. Ia juga tampak cepat beradaptasi dengan karakter motor KTM yang berbeda dari Honda, motor yang biasa ia gunakan sebelumnya. Di sisi lain, Uriarte yang sudah lebih dulu masuk program pengembangan KTM juga menunjukkan kualitasnya. Namun menariknya, Veda mampu tampil seimbang dan kompetitif dalam pengujian ini. Ini membuktikan bahwa talenta Indonesia mampu bersaing jika diberi peluang yang setara. Sejauh ini belum ada pembalap Indonesia yang benar-benar masuk dalam tim pabrikan kelas dunia sejak MotoGP hadir. Keikutsertaan Veda dalam program ini bisa menjadi langkah besar yang membuka jalan bagi generasi berikutnya dari Asia Tenggara. KTM belum merilis pernyataan resmi, dan dari pihak Veda pun belum ada konfirmasi. Apakah ia akan dikontrak penuh atau hanya sebatas pembalap uji masih menjadi tanda tanya.
Of course, first to third, just on the scrub and the brake.
Highest point of the circuit, and down they come once again, then into this right and left-hander.
And Frigelate's last. Brian Ariarte.
Arabiata 1, Arabiata 2, the long climb. He's got an earpiece listening to our commentary. He's gone, what are you talking about, old man? I'm off.
Yeah, he's gone, isn't he? But no.
Oh, dearie me, what a big shame that was. Such a good charge to the field already. But we switch our attention.
Super determined in second, and it's right on the tail of Redbull. He doesn't want this. He's just having to push quite hard to stay with the lead. That's right. As I say, they go to the given sense with the left hand with third turn.
That is an impressive move because that is so fast.
They made it work this time. If they slow each other down, then Veda is going to disappear. But the number 11 of the to 11th place. They're now into 10th place, actually. And he came off the back. If he can help Maverick, maybe Maverick can help Marco Morelli on the mental side. Because, you know, when you're that riding skill, it really has to be a mental thing, doesn't it?
You know, exactly. He's very, very high praise rider in the Junior World Championship as well. He sits 9th. He's just a bit bogged down in confidence, perhaps, at the moment, you might say.
Yeah. And wherever he is, there's the number 11 of David Gonzalez picking up the slipstream.
As they come across the Tricolore once again.
And as long as the guys behind are not silly, I'm sure.
I mean, he started from the back of the grid, but he's not made any inroads here at all. You know, run up with Carter Thompson for 18th.
7 of Benny Fernandez into second place.
Whatsoever. Christian Daniel Jr., who was started from the second.
Get all the way up into the top 10.
So
and there is Veda still leading.
It can be done then. So Kembali down up timing screens, and it really impacted Benyat Fernandez. And someone else has gone down too. Oh dearie me, what a big shame that was. Such a good charge through the field already. But we switch our attention. Who went down as well as Benyat Fernandez. Tinez as well, I believe, unless he's just gone.
That he's had all season so far.
There is Carter Thompson then running in 18th position.
Hey, the previous lap we've been on board with Brian looking back at David. Super determined in second, and he's right on the tail of Veda for grid infringement.
Double long lap penalty. Oh dearie me.
Yeah, that's a messy way to start. Tama, and then the 11 of David Gonzalez, Brian Ariarte, and those trio.
With Sullivan mounting up from 11th on the grid there in 7th as well, just off this big drill down here. I mean, you've got 2 riders out the top of the back there, and there is the great position progression for sun out there at the moment from these leaders.
And pole time was 2:01.95, and Veda has
from there. Got to give a shout out to Thompson and Mounty. That's a good start for them. Thompson could have expected him to be in this front. Championship leader, 4 second places so far this year. This is where he took his first rookie